Look, there's a bird, dude. It knows what's good. I'm telling you, I just heard it inside.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Project Zeus, and in today's video, guys, I have got you another goddamn top 5. Today, we're going to be going over the top 5 best assault rifles in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, I'm going to stick to Black Ops 3 because there's so many other guns that have been added, and a couple of them are in the other games, and they would be, even though they're in other games, they'd still get into this list. So instead of going back to the old Call of Duties, we're just going to go off Black Ops 3. Now, some of the guns in this list are crazy, guys. Like, most of them are wall weapons, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty much all wall weapons, and that just says something about BO3. The wall weapons in this game are absolutely crazy. But without further ado, guys, let's just go ahead and get straight in to our number 5 spot. So coming in at our number 5 spot, guys, this is going to be a classic. First introduced in Black Ops 1, this is going to be the M16. Now, to start off with, this gun, it isn't the craziest gun in Black Ops 3 because, yes, it was introduced in Black Ops 1, so we can't expect it to be as good as those fucking goddamn 2,000 and fucking billion ARs from Black Ops 3. So shut up, okay? But anyway, guys, the thing with this gun is, and the reason it's so high on this list, is because, yes, the M16 is a good gun, and yes, it got a buff when it came to BO3. It does. Let's just go over, like, the perks of this gun, alright? Because there is a few, the cons. Right, so once you first get it, it has 30 rounds in each magazine, which for assault rifles on Pack-a-Punch, that's average, you know? It is a 3-round burst AR, high headshot damage because of the 3 shots it shoots in one shot. And that's pretty much all it's actually got going for it, guys. It hasn't got any attachments except for the grip and ELO sight that you have to have on it thanks to the new update for Zombie Chronicles. Now, the thing with this gun is, once you Pack-a-Punch it, guys, it still only has 30 rounds in a mag, and it's not a wall weapon anymore. So, like, it's not that damaging anymore. It doesn't have any ammo, pretty much, and you've got to hit the box to get it. So you've got to rely on max ammos, or chemical, or secret shopper. Get that bullshit out of here. Who the fuck uses secret shopper? No one uses secret shopper, and that's the reason that this M16 is going to be on the top 5 spot. Because it's just, it's a good gun, guys, but compared to the other guns on this list, it just does not cut it. But coming in at our number 4 spot, guys, in a bit of a happier way, this is actually going to be the ICR. Now, the ICR is pretty much probably one of the most underrated guns in all of zombies. Honestly, I don't know if it isn't anymore, but it used to be so underrated. This gun is a fucking laser beam. It has no recoil whatsoever. And you're probably wondering why is it at number 4? Because it actually is slightly more damaging than the KN. The KN is on this list and it's slightly further down. But the reason for this, guys, is because there's only one wall buy for it on Kino, and also on what's it called? The map that shall not be named, and one more map. Whereas the KN is on every map. There's about 2 wall buys for it on most of them. It's a crazy gun, but we'll get into the KN after that. The ICR is all around a good gun, you know, it's not bad. It's got 45 rounds in a mag when Pack-a-Punch, and then the 360 on the side. Now, that's actually really good for a wall buy. And did I mention that, yes, this thing is a wall buy. On Kino, this actually replaced where the M16 used to be. So, a lot of people that go for the higher rounds on Kino on the stage, and the safe but slow strategy, they'll buy the ammo right near the stage, get turned, and blast furnace, and all that good shit. And they'll just kill everything. And that's why this gun is now so good. I don't know what happened. No one used to use this thing, but honestly, as wall guns go, this thing is an absolute beast, and that's why it deserves a place on this top 5, guys. But anyway, let's move straight back into our number 3 spot. So here it is, guys, the gun that you knew was going to be on this list. This is probably a contender for the number 1 spot, but you'll see in a minute why it didn't come in at the number 1 or 2 spot. Now, this is going to be the KN-44, a variant of the AK and the AN. We have it in every single Call of Duty, but on zombies and for zombies, this is probably the best variant, even better than the AN, and that's saying something because the AN was a crazy motherfucker. But the thing is with this gun, guys, when Pack-a-Punch, remember this is a wall weapon, this thing can be used for high rounds up until round 1 billion. This is the gun that I buy off the wall and I do not swap out. You do not need another gun. This gun is a wall buy on every single map, sometimes more than once, like in different places. It has 50 rounds to a magazine when Pack-a-Punch, plus 350 in the thing. And don't forget, you can just go and buy the ammo off the wall for $4.5 grand. Alright, let's just put it into a situation. You're playing Giant and you want to get some easy XP. You want to go to round of 30 as fast as possible. You go into the Giant, you go to the catwalk where the teleporter is, you buy yourself the KN, you Pack-a-Punch that motherfucker, you go to the catwalk and you sit there and spray. If you have fast mags and speed cola and double tap with this thing, it will destroy. You can see in the gameplay, like right now, I don't even have to train on Kino. I'm just going, just taking them out like one by one, just swapping their mags like that, like clockwork. Do you know what I mean? Like, this gun is an absolute machine, guys. If you haven't used the KN and you don't use the KN, I would seriously suggest using it. It's a war gun, but it should probably be in the box. It is such a overpowered, God's sake, an overpowered war gun, and that's why it's at number 3. It could be at the number 2 and 1 spot, guys, but it does get beaten just by a little bit, because there's 2 guns that could beat this thing, but this thing is a beast, don't get me wrong, so try and use that. But anyway, guys, that's number 3, and let's get into number 2. Alright, guys, we are slowly getting down to that number 1 spot. I just want to say, for a quick disclaimer, guys, if you're thinking this whole video like, oh, what the fuck's going on with my boy, he sounds a bit pissed. I'm not pissed off, guys. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning and my mum is looking after this dog, right? And if you wake this motherfucker up, it will start barking, and that bitch is not going to shut up, and I will commit suicide and take it out with me. Just saying. But anyway, just to get that out of the way, let's get into the number 2 spot, guys. This is my favourite gun in all of Zombies. Well, not gun, mainly assault rifle, but it's up there for my favourite guns. This is the classic STG-44. BO2, like the Origins version, basically. Like, not the World at War. We don't fuck with that shit. It's a fucking staple gun. But this gun is an absolute beast. I always, this is my go-to weapon on Origins, like round 2. Like, I literally go get this thing. It's good for setting up your game. You take out the Panzer with it easily, even better than the MP40. It's worth buying my extra 2 doors and like the 100 extra points. It is a crazy fucking gun. Once you get double tap on this thing, even though it's supposed to be a World War II gun, this thing keeps up to all of the other high-tech guns in Black Ops 3. And then you Pack-a-Punch this bad boy. You get 60 rounds in a magazine. That is crazy, and that's why it's better than the KN in my opinion, because it's still a wall buy, but 60 rounds, it just gets the edge on the KN by 10 rounds. In my opinion, it looks a lot sexier, because the only like map you can get it on in this is Origins, and the Origins camo is my favourite Pack-a-Punch camo. It looks crazy, because blue's my favourite colour, as you could probably guess by now. So like, this gun is crazy. I love this gun so much. It is stupid. So, what could be number 1, you reckon? Now, it's at number 1 is going to be a gun that is kind of controversial, like which one is better, the KN or said gun. So, I'm just going to go show you guys it. Are you ready for this? So here it is, guys, the thing you've been waiting for. This is the number 1 best assault rifle up to date on Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, some of you will probably disagree, but I just don't care. This gun is insane. Now, I know there's always been like a HVK versus KN army, and I'd probably choose the KN over this gun, but statistically, guys, the HVK wins in every single way. It's a wall gun like most of the other ones, but Pack-a-Punch this thing, you get 60 rounds just like the STG, but then you get almost 500 rounds left in like your ammo pouch, whatever the fuck this guy puts the ammo. I don't know where he puts all the ammo. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. But anyway, this gun is crazy. The fire rate is absolutely insane, guys. As you know, you give this thing double tap, you don't need it, but if you feel like giving it double tap, it will shred anything in its path. The Panzer, like, not a lot of people use it on Origins. I don't really personally, but it will just shred that guy out of existence. Like, there's no point of him really coming, you know, because he's just gonna get fucked up. Why does he come on Origins? The first time he comes, he chooses to go against like 4 staffs, a Raygun Mark II. Geez, I don't know what goes through my boy's brain. But getting back to the HVK, this thing looks sick. It shoots like loads. The ammo is crazy. It's just like a normal box weapon. It should be a box weapon, but it's amazing. And then you can double pap this thing. You can get turned anything you want on it. So that's gonna be the #1 spot, guys. If you disagree, leave in the comments. We can talk about that. But yeah, that's going to be the #1 spot, guys, and that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching. I know I haven't uploaded in a couple of days, but that's because I usually take the weekend off because I am busy at the moment. But I'm always going to have time for you guys because I love making these videos, and I had amazing feedback from my last top 5. They do a lot better than my zombie weapon comparison videos, but I'm just going to keep on doing them just because I purely like making them. I'm also thinking of doing like a edited kind of live com, some custom zombies. Like, I've done that before on the channel, but that was like way back in the bootleg days of the channel. I didn't know how to edit or anything like that. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're new, check the description, and come back to the channel tomorrow for another quality ass content video. Peace.
Always on the verge trying to make something great. Think I finally made it, I've been at it on my way. Yeah.